Yes, the arms, cans everywhere. The arms is open. The United Legacy Arms is open tonight for Manchester United against West Ham. West Ham again, 3 days later. It wasn't exciting playing West Ham the first time. It's not really that exciting playing West Ham the second time within the space of 3 days. But here we are. How are we all doing, everybody in the comments? My name's Sam. This is United People's TV, and this is my live match build-up to Manchester United's game against West Ham in the League Cup tonight. I'll tell you what, look, the League Cup might not be the competition that we all want to win, but I'm excited about it tonight because there's going to be a chance for some real players to come into that team that we all feel deserve more opportunities. Tonight, there are going to be plenty of changes in this Manchester United team. The team news should be out pretty damn soon, / it's just come out. So let's go. It's just what I'm saying, man. It's what happens on United People's TV. Straight into the action. No messing about. Let's go. Let's get it up. Look at that. Who's in the team? Dean Henderson starts in goal. So Dean is fit to play. I'm happy about that. Not Heaton. Lindelof and Bailly. No Varane and no Maguire. Not even in the squad. Now, that's rotation. You've got, who are the fullbacks? Dalot is there. And Alex Telles is fit to play as well. Woo. Donny van der Beek. Stuck in midfield with Matic. Matic captain. Sancho and Lingard on the wings. I think. Mata in the middle. And Martial up front. I tell you what. You got to be happy at that lineup. The bench, we've got Heaton, Jones, Wan-Bissaka, Bruno Fernandes, McTominay, Elanga and Greenwood. What's your reaction to that starting 11? You let me know in the comments below. Honestly, there are a lot more changes there than I was expecting. As I said, I expected Solskjaer to make a few changes, but to keep a real spine of that team. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a full 11. It's a full new 11. That not one of those players started against West Ham. Fair play to Solskjaer. Look, we asked him to rotate this year. He's now gone out and rotated all 11 players. You can't really say much more than that. What I'm going to do now is, everybody let me know what you're thinking. Look, Sam, you're feeling real happy. Look, I'm happy. I'm excited to watch Manchester United. The arms is open. Let's crack it open here. It's not a can of Coke, by the way. Tastes like victory. Tastes like victory. But let me pull up my lovely... I'll tell you what, I got this team so far wrong when I was preparing this graphic earlier for the... I got Telles right. Got by. Yeah, okay, I didn't get that wrong. Matic and Donny van der Beek in the middle of the pitch. Donny van der Beek. Mate, I'm happy about Donny. Tonight, whose night is it tonight? You let me know in the comments. Is it Donny's night or is it Sancho's night? Who do you expect to take the limelight? Because we'll definitely be looking at those two players in a little bit more detail here. But as you all know, throughout this show, you let me know where you're watching from. As you always do, make sure you subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button as well, because everyone's probably watching Goldbridge. Well, can you blame them? There's like 1.2 million of them on United Stand, but we're United People's TV. Come on, let's make our community bigger and better. I can see Ian's there waiting. I can see Anuj. Maybe your headphones are working, sir. Klein, I can see you as well. But let me see what you think. So, Aaron, you think it's going to be Sancho's night. Josh, you're saying both of them. Ronan, he's coming with that sweet comedy saying it's going to be Phil Jones's night. Not sure it's going to be, mate. Franklin, you're saying Sancho's night. Looks like a decent squad, says Matt. Bailly and Lindelof will be a good defensive pairing. Love seeing Van der Beek start. Hopefully he'll get more than 45 minutes this time. I can see Impact Craig in the comments. Thomas, I can see you down there as well, mate. Don't worry, lads. I'll get you all on screen so we can all have a chat. But let's have a look at that lineup here. This is probably what it's looking like. I'm not sure whether Mata's going to play on the left. You could potentially see that instead. Lingard in the middle. I don't think you will, though. I think you will probably see Mata in, I would argue, his best position. And Mata, he hasn't played there in a long, long time. But, man, I'm excited about that. A full different 11. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I personally think it's a bit of a risk from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I thought he was going to... That's why Bruno Fernandes is sitting there on the bench. Basically, that person to sit... That if shit hits the fan, Bruno's on in like the 50th minute, if not half time. That's what I think anyway. But looking at that starting 11, I'm very, very excited. Sancho's got his big opportunity. Hope, mate, I swear to God, if I see Sancho starting on the left wing and Lingard starting on the right wing tonight, I'm going to riot. I'm going to absolutely riot. Sancho there, I'm looking forward to it. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people will be saying this. A lot of people have said it about Wan-Bissaka, but what we can see from him tonight is probably some really good overlapping runs and some really good crosses in the box. But the difference here is that we've got Anthony Martial in the middle and not Cristiano Ronaldo. I reckon tonight what you'll see a few of those crosses being fired in from Dalot and maybe from Telles as well into this area where we don't have a striker tonight. Watch us like waste 2 or 3 chances, like really good crosses, but no one's there to get on the end of it because Martial, he likes dropping deep. Martial likes coming out here. Martial likes going out there. Doesn't really stay that central. I don't think so anyway. But let me see what you're thinking about the comments tonight. Levince on Facebook, you're saying Donny and Sancho are going to show tonight. Got Fata watching from Thailand. How you doing? Josh, you're saying you don't rate Dalot. Look, Dalot's not had that many opportunities. We can't look into it too much. But I'll tell you what, let's get a couple of you on the screen. Join the club and let's see what we're doing here. Ian, let's get you on. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you down there. And we've got a new face in town. Let me bring you on. How you doing, boys?
Hello. Hey, how are we getting on? You look
happy. I'm doing good, mate. I know it's good. Man United playing, mate. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah.
Leave the chance to me, mate. I don't like I actually expected Greenwood to start. I'm going to start right up top because I don't think Martial is the best striker in the world, and I would love to see Greenwood be getting more minutes, especially since he's had to drop out for Ronnie coming in. So that's where I'd want to see Greenwood up there for a bit.
What do you think about the rest of the team? Though? I'm very surprised. What do you reckon, Craig? I'm very surprised that, as I said, 11 changes. I did not expect it.
I mean, with Martial up front, I guess Greenwood would be the obvious choice. I mean, Martial is an interesting one considering the lack of form he's been in lately. But at least Donny's playing. Henderson in goal, no surprise. Glad to see he's back. Lindelof and Bailly, I'm a bit worried about.
Well, that's natural, right? But it's just going to give us all heart palpitations about what happened last season all the time.
I mean, I'm just glad. I said it this morning. It's about kind of giving people rests and giving people breaks. I'm hoping Ronaldo's at home in having an ice bath or something right now.
Oh no! It's Ronaldo, Maguire, and Varane all just chilling in the jacuzzi together somewhere. De Gea's popping champagne, maybe not champagne.
Sure as well.
Water. Oh yeah, all of them. Look, this is what we asked Solskjaer to do, right? We said last year our squad was good, our first 11 was good, the squad wasn't, and whenever we took our players out of the team, we looked crap by comparison. So tonight we've rested an entire 11 from the Premier League game of the weekend, and we've still got Martial, we've still got Sancho, still got Van der Beek. Still got Matic. It's good, man. We've got a lot, as you can see. Ian looks like Ian's 3-year-old's getting involved in this stream. But Craig, yeah, that's all right. It's all right. Bring them all in. Everyone's welcome in the United. We're not the sort of pub here that doesn't allow children in. All right, everyone's welcome as long as they don't cry. Then they're not welcome. But what's your prediction, lads? Yeah, what's your prediction for the game tonight, lads?
I'm saying. I'll go 2-1 United. I can't see us
2-1.
Getting... Yeah, maybe... Hopefully Sancho can show the Premier League what he can do. Or show people from the Premier League what he can do.
Is Antonio playing tonight? Is Antonio playing tonight for West Ham?
Let me have a quick look. I'm not actually sure whether or not he's still banned or whether it was a one-game domestic. Let's have a look. 11 for them. No, he's not.
2-0.
2-0, yeah?
Yeah, can't see him scoring again.
Look, not noble.
Defence.
Poor lad.
That
They've
defence,
completely...
we're going to concede. We're going to concede.
No, not. They've. All I know is we're going to win because they've rotated a lot of their team as well.
Bear in mind how little threat West Ham really offered us on Sunday with their entire team without Antonio. What's going to happen when they've got... I mean, Lanzini's still decent. Yarmolenko's still decent. Bowen is the only one up from the front three who survives. Diop, Dawson. Is that the same Dawson? I think it is. My God, he must be like 105. Yeah, we got to smash that team. We got to smash that team, surely.
Yeah, exactly. It's what, and my one prediction: Donny gets an assist.
Donny gets an assist. I will take that. Sir. But thank you very much, lads, for joining on. I'll go back to the look.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put a child to bed.
Right, Ian. I'll speak to you later on. And Craig, nice to get you on here, buddy. I'm sure we'll speak again.
Yeah, cheers.
No worries. Right. So yeah, as you can see there, a massively changed West Ham team, and I suppose that's when you think about the fact that Manchester United have made 11 changes. West Ham have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think 9 or 10. They've made a lot of changes too. So this Manchester United team should absolutely be strong enough to beat that side. Let's have a look at the team again here. Let's pull it up nice and full screen. Anybody who's here, welcome. You're watching United People's TV. This is the live match build-up show. The new show I started it a few weeks ago to try and make it a bit more interactive, get you members on screen with me, give you the opportunity to chat with me about the game. If you'd like to, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video too. And if you want to become a member, you want to get a chance to talk to me on screen, hit that join button down below. Although you can't see it on here. I haven't got that on screen. It doesn't even matter. Oh, I forgot about... Oh, geez, I forgot to turn the sign on. There we go. Sign's on now. Lovely jubbly. Let's go back to the comments and see here. The dynamic in the squad has changed with the world-class signings in the changing room, says Lovince. These squad players will play 100% better due to the rise in the first team squad. This is something that I really want to see, Lovince. As I said last year, the reason that the reason that in my predicted 11, I got it catastrophically wrong. My starting 11 was so bad. My predicted starting 11. I put De Gea in there. I put Shaw in there. I put Maguire in there. I've got Matic and Van der Beek, right, at least. I put Bruno in there. I've got Lingard and Sancho, right. I've got Martial. Actually, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 out of 11. I mean, I suppose you could do worse than that. I mean, you could also do better. Jason, I can see you in the comments there saying, who is on the bench? This is the bench, my friend. We can see if I can zoom in for you there. I'll just shout it out for you. We've got Heaton, Jones, Wan-Bissaka, Bruno, McTominay, Elanga and Greenwood. So tonight, really, I would like to see from the bench, the first player I'd like to see is Elanga. I'd like to see Elanga coming on for probably Lingard in maybe the 60, 65th minute. I'd like to see Elanga getting a good 25 minutes of game time tonight. That will be really exciting for him, and I hope that happens. Martial. We've got to have a little conversation about Martial. I did a post on the Facebook page earlier saying, look, so Martial's being linked with a move away, 40 million. If Manchester United, I'll ask you the same question. If Manchester United receive a £40 million bid for Martial in January, do you think we will take it as a club? Yes or no? Type it in the comments now. I'll read your opinions out. And if yes or no, just let me know why as well. But Tony's been given a chance tonight, eh? He could have started Greenwood up there. He could have started Elanga up there. But Martial with Cavani out as well. Martial's got to prove himself, man. Because remember that year, the first full season of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Martial got like 22 goals, one less, I think, than Rashford. It looks like a completely different striker. Martial was scoring these sorts of goals where I'd say you've got a ball, there, Martial's running here, cross is getting fired in, and Martial was at the front stick, just doing those little dirty goals, those little tap-ins that he rarely did before, and it was making him look like a much better striker. But he's gone downhill since, hasn't he? He really has gone downhill since. Let me see what you're saying, Jackie. You think that he should go for 40 mil? Lucas, you're saying yes. Abdullah, I'll be honest, looking at here, yes, can't risk. Yes, he's coming to an end. Look, I think that there is a widespread, quite universal feeling about Anthony Martial and towards Anthony Martial. It's not a horrible feeling towards it. There's no animosity towards Martial. It's just that the way Manchester United are going, the way Manchester United are going forward at the moment, we're all looking at it and saying, you know what? Maybe that ship has sailed. Maybe that time has passed for Anthony Martial at Manchester United in that number 9 role. And you can't really argue with it. You really can't argue with it. Martial's a weird choice, says Craig, with Cavani waiting to get a game. Hopefully, Ollie isn't wrong. I don't know whether Cavani's completely fit. But remember this as well. And there's a comment right there. Jason, Cavani gone next season. Exactly. Cavani is gone next season. If Martial goes in January or goes next summer, that leaves us with Rashford, who's not even a striker, and Ronaldo, who's 36. Hello, Erling Haaland. I don't know why I'm singing to her, but I'm singing to Erling Haaland because that's the signing that changes that, completely and utterly changes that dynamic of our strike system. But look, man, tonight is the night for Tony. Tony is not going to have many opportunities like this. Tony has to take it. He's got to score tonight. He's got to impress tonight. He's got to play in a high-intensity style. Saying that, he's got Mata behind him, so Mata's going to slow it down. Mata always slows it down. That's his style of play. Therefore, that's probably why Mata and Martial suit each other together. If through the middle here, we're going to be a lot slower today. You might see, I don't know, you might see Van der Beek with the passes up to Mata there, but you might see him down out to Lingard there. It depends how we play. Sancho is somebody who benefits from Manchester United playing fast, right? If we play slow, it doesn't suit his style. He wants to be running square with that defender. Martial come in here. Sancho, oh no, get off my screen, stupid thing. Sancho giving the ball, quick 1-2, running around there. Martial playing it back to him, then making that cut and run inside while Sancho goes down here with the ball. Boom, cut in, boom, goal. That's how Sancho will want to play. But I don't know whether he's going to get that speed with Martial and Mata. I imagine Manchester United will play a little bit slower tonight. It's not as if we played hugely fast against West Ham. We certainly played better in the second half when we played with a bit more intensity. But I expect us to play slower through the middle with Martial and Mata. Therefore, it's going to be imperative that it always is, man. I keep saying it. The most important positions in the modern game are fullbacks. It's going to be on Dalot tonight over there. Oh, no. I keep drawing the wrong shapes. I'm so crap at this. That's why they don't hire me on Sky Sports. Dalot over there and Telles over there. They're going to have to make sure that they go into these spaces up here. You want to see Telles going there on the overlap there. You want to see Dalot not doing another rectangle. You want to see Dalot not doing another rectangle. Oh, these stupid rectangles. Get on my nerves. Anyway, you want to see... rectangles galore. I'm rectangle nightmares. Anyway, I'll just click and hold the player then. Live TV. It's all good fun, isn't it? Dalot has to be going on the overlap. That's when we're going to see the best out of Sancho. Sancho plays better when he's got players around him. Sancho will play so much better tonight if he's got Dalot there, if he's got Mata there, if he's got Martial making runs there, because that's when you get Sancho playing at his best, with people to run off, people to play off, balls to play through. Don't leave Sancho isolated. If we leave Sancho isolated out there on the right wing, we just won't get the most out of him. He has the ability, unlike Jesse Lingard, unlike basically any other winger that we've had in a long time, Sancho's got the ability to skip past players. So in that sense, his isolation won't feel as isolating as other players. Damn you rectangles indeed. Damn you rectangles indeed. But I'm just excited. I'm excited to see this little Dutch magician do his thing. Because he played so well in that first 45 minutes against the Young Boys. It wasn't a sort of a dazzling performance, but it didn't need to be a dazzling performance. What we needed from Donny against Young Boys was somebody to just do the simple things, but do the simple things correctly. And I thought he did that very, very well. Only reason he came off was because Wan-Bissaka got that red card. I think it was really a bit unfair on him, but you understand it. You understood it in the shape of the game. Zippy, am I pissed? I'm not pissed. I'm actually completely sober. I'm just not doing very well with rectangles. Sidath, how you doing? Even if we want to play with a faster tempo, we'll be harboured the 11 lacking match sharpness. I'm expecting a more fluid second half than a first half. Well, that is very much Manchester United. I hate rhombuses, says Cole P. Getting that sweet maths talk in there. Pythagoras theorem, obtuse angles. Throw it all out there. But let's get a couple of more of you on screen here. I can see Klein and Anuj and Gonzalo. Haven't seen you here before, my friend. Nice to see you. I'll definitely get you on screen at some point. But Anuj and Klein, let's get you in, the old regulars. How you doing, guys?
No, we're good.
Doing good, man.
Right, what do we think about tonight then, Anuj? What do you what out of that starting 11? What concerns you?
My only concern is Martial up front. I don't think he's going to get too many chances, so he should make use of all the chances he can get. He has to prove himself, otherwise, it's going to be a bad season. It's going to be the same season like last one for him.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely needs to take his chances. And what do you think, Klein? Do you think Martial will take his chances, or do you think there's other areas of the pitch where you're going to be focusing on instead?
I really hope he does take his chances, but I don't think he's going to get the service that he needs for the type of play that he has. I'm not sure about Mata in midfield. He's a bit way too slow, actually. Him and Matic, too slow.
Mata and Matic are about 134 when you combine their ages, and they've probably got about probably have about as much pace as I do, and I've currently still got a semi-broken ankle, so I can't run very fast. You're right there. It's going to be a slower style of football, which won't really suit Sancho. As I said, that's a little bit of a concern I've got there, and that's why Sancho needs that overlap from Dalot to stretch West Ham, because we know what West Ham are going to do tonight. They did it against us at the weekend. They'll sit deep. They'll sit in their shape. That's where someone like Mata, or players like Mata, can make a difference. I'm excited. I was confused really as to why Mata got a 1-year extra deal, but he's such a nice guy, genuinely. And I know I said about take emotion out of it. Yeah, but you can't with Mata. He's just too bloody nice. As long as he's an ambassador of the club when he leaves. But Anuj, what's your prediction tonight then? What do you how do you think Manchester United will get on?
I think we will win 2-0. Mata will score a free kick and Sancho will score his first goal for United.
Ooh-wee. I will take that. And what are you saying, Klein?
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
Look at that. 100%. You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 2-0. Matt's scoring a free kick.
Mata is a free kick expert, so if we get a free kick anywhere near the box, it's definitely going in. It's definitely going in.
You heard it here first, ladies and gents. Get your bets down. Mata scoring a free kick. Thank you very much, Anuj, and thank you very much, Klein, for joining in. And I hope you're both right.
GGMU.
I'll definitely take GGMU indeed, lads. Hey, look, I'd absolutely take that. I would take that. Why Mata? It's not. Was it last year that he got a cameo towards the end? I think he got a goal. Was it last game of the season? I think it was. But look, I love Why Mata. Why Mata's been an absolutely fantastic signing for Man. And that's actually the first time here on the United People's TV Arms, Legacy Arms, that we've had two people absolutely agreeing on the same result and the same goal scorers. So basically, you should put a bet on it. Let me see how you're all doing. As always, throughout the entire stream, even if you're not a member, you let me know your opinions on the starting 11. Hopefully, as the season goes on, this community can get bigger and better, and more people can join in, more people can get involved. Nick saying, hey, Sam, you should really activate PayPal as a way to purchase Super Chat. Credit card is not common in all. I didn't know I had to do that. I didn't know how to set anything up. But I will try and look for that after you, Nick. But, Nick, you let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Anyway, I'll be honest. I would say on paper, I'm not particularly confident because Manchester United have changed 11 players. But then I look at West Ham's team and I'm looking at them going, well, you've just changed just as many as ours. So I personally think now, looking at the fact that West Ham have made so many changes, Mark Noble starting, might have a better heat map than the other night. I think United are going to win this. I think United are going to be good. What I want to see is not that drop-off. I fear the drop-off's going to be there. Look, we've got Mata, we've got Matic, we've got Martial. We're going to play slower than if we had McTominay, Bruno, and Ronaldo. That's an absolute given. And when United play slow, when United step away from the pace, we do become very predictable as a football team, which is where someone like, Jadon Sancho comes in, adds that level of unpredictability to Manchester United's team. Sancho is, out of all these players I'm looking here, he's the match winner. He's the match winner here tonight. He's the person who's really going to be able to change the game on the flip of a coin. More so than Lingard, more so than Martial, and more so than Mata. Can see comments getting spammed in here. Apologies about that. Let me block you. Get out of my pub, mate. Get out of my pub. I actually can say that for the first time ever, and I actually mean it. It's my pub. United Legacy Arms. You got ID, mate. Thank you. Imagine Noble scoring a 94th minute winner, says Nick. Wow. Come on, mate. Don't think he'll be doing that. Let's stay calm. Let's stay cool. I mean, he'll definitely want to sort of bury the sadness of what happened the other night. Poor lad. I mean, he's not that poor. It was just a ridiculous decision by David Moyes. In the same way as you don't bring Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho on to take 2 penalties in the Euro 2020 final, you don't bring Mark Noble on, who hasn't kicked a ball, and expect him to score the penalty. Well, maybe you do against De Gea, who saved his first penalty since 2016. But look, there's a good feeling going around Manchester United at the moment. There really is. And it's these sort of games where I know it's not significant. The result of this match will not define our season. But the results of these sorts of games, if you can keep banking them up, the little 4% there, the little 3% there, the little 5% there, it builds momentum. You start gathering pace. You start believing. You start thinking, yeah, you know what? We're just going to win. And winning becomes a habit. And winning is the best habit that you can have. And winning is the habit that Manchester United need to get. Katerina, I can see your comment here saying, Sam, why aren't you doing a stream while the game is on? As I've explained before, it's not my thing. I would never do a watch along. If you want to do a watch alongs, you know where to go and watch that. But if you want to come before the game and actually have a conversation and interact with someone, here is the place you can do it. Let's bring a couple more of you on. Gary, I can see you there, my friend. Not at the game tonight. How are you getting on, Gary?
Hi, Sam.
How you getting on, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Just hard day at work, so yeah, home on the couch, ready for the game.
What do you reckon about that team then, Gary, tonight?
I think Sancho needs a good game tonight. Donny obviously needs a good game. I hope he plays the full 90 minutes. I think Mata as well. I think we've got a decent team out, enough to beat them, but part of me reckons it might be a draw. I can see it going to... I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it went to penalties, to be fair.
Well,
it's a cup game, mate.
Takes one, right?
It's a cup game, innit? No one wants to see penalties, but it's just, you know, it's a cup game. It's our second string side, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was 1-1 or 2-2.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either, but this is the thing I want to see from United. Last year, there was such a drop-off every time that we switched our Bruno out of the team, or you took, I don't know, Rashford out of the team. But there was such a huge drop-off between the quality of our first team to the second team. And now our second-string team's got Martial in, it's got Sancho in, it's got Van der Beek in, it's got Matic, it's got Lindelof and Bailly. Hey, it's a much better second-string team than there was last year.
Yeah,
you would expect that. Yeah, you expect that drop-off to be a lot less. But what's your gut feeling is penalties tonight then?
I've just got a feeling that it's just cup game, innit? If it was FA Cup, it'd be different. But I just think with it being the League Cup, the amount of times United have gone ahead 1-2 goals and then the opposite team have come back, it's gone to extra time, penalties or whatever. I've just got a feeling it might be 1-1 or 2-2. You know, I've just got a feeling penalties. I don't know why, I just have.
Well, as long as Mark Noble takes one, we'll probably win.
Well, yeah. Did anyone else notice Ronaldo in the background when
doing the old that?
Yeah. Quality.
Must have been doing his research.
He must have been, mate. Yeah. What do you think the score's going to be, Sam?
I'll be honest. I think United. There's way too much quality in that team to not beat West Ham over 90 minutes. But I think we're going to play a little bit slower than I think a lot of us expect. I think we might get frustrated. And if that happens, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bruno in the 60th. And then when Bruno comes on, everyone's going to play up a level. And I think we'll win in 90, but it might end up being like a late on, like a 70th minute winner or something like that.
Are you surprised he rest Ronaldo tonight?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I wanted him in an ice bath. Yeah. He's 36, played and scored in every game he's played so far. We've got enough without Ronaldo here.
I want him in a cocoon.
I want to get him 3 massages constantly every time he's not playing football. Yeah,
and then in a cocoon.
Yeah, exactly. Well, enjoy the game tonight, mate. Nice to chat to you.
Yeah, you too, Sam. Yeah, good
Take it easy.
Enjoy the game, lads.
Yeah, you too. Well, Gary's going for look, draw on penalties. Nothing will really surprise you in a League Cup game, right? Because as he's saying there, it's a League Cup game. Anything can really happen, and it depends on the intensity that we play with. I don't really think we'll be very intense tonight. I think we're going to be in for a game where you're watching it going, ugh. You know, when you watch United and go, fucking speed it up, man. And you get a little bit frustrated because you have to wait. You have to see what's going on and nothing's really happening. It strikes me as I think that might happen tonight. So let's hope not. I really hope not. I really hope I can see Sancho getting, as I said, I want tonight to be the Sancho show. I'm sorry, Donny. It's not me saying I don't want you to take the spotlight, but Sancho is the one for me. I want Sancho to sort of be the headlines tonight. Sancho to get a goal, get 2 goals, get a goal, get an assist, get anything. Just show what he's all about. So many idiots are trying to rule him out, trying to say he's a flop. Nah, man, he's not a Pepe. Pepe's a whole different level of 70 million plus flop. Sancho's not a flop. Sancho will shine this season. And I hope tonight he can take that first step towards doing that. Before I move on, Thomas, I can see you there. We'll have a little conversation in a minute, my friend. Before I do move on, anybody who isn't subscribed to United People's TV, come on, get involved here. We've had 5 new subscribers since we joined. It's a bit slow at the moment. I tell you what, let's speed it up, man. Let's get towards that 210,000. We want to get that giveaway done. The giveaway at 210 is going to be a good one. The giveaway for 205,000 subscribers was a Ronaldo shirt that's been given away. What will 210,000 be? You let me know what you want to be in the comments. I've got a good idea. I'm not going to show you what it is, but I've got something lying on my desk, which I think I might do as a giveaway. So you definitely want to be involved in that. So anybody who's not subscribed, get involved. And as always, if you do want to come and join me on screen, become a member. Join United People's TV, join the family. As you can see, there's plenty of regulars that keep coming back, and there's plenty of new faces as well. Thomas, I can see you down there. We haven't had a conversation before yet, my friend. Let me bring you in and see how you're getting on. Let me see if you're ready to chat. How you doing, Thomas? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Thomas. I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, man. How you getting on? Where are you watching
I'm good.
from?
How are you doing, my man? I'm watching from Joburg in South Africa.
Nice. What do you think about the team tonight then, my friend?
Yeah. The team tonight is really, really good. I just have my doubts with the entire back four. Back four is like a bit of a, you know, yeah, because I've seen these guys fail a lot of the times. So they've been really inconsistent at times, especially the Bailey, because he has a tendency of making rash tackles that, you know, that record him immediately. So that back 5, especially Teles just came back from injury. So yeah, I don't know.
No, it's definitely a back 5, which
the midfield is fine.
It throws more questions than answers, really, because it's a back 5 which probably will never play again together. Maybe the next round. But Teles is a player who hasn't, unfortunately, really done much since he came to Manchester United, apart from, I don't know, allow Shaw. He might have just been the competition that Shaw needed. Bayern Lindelof, look, they're a good backup partnership behind Varane and Maguire, and I think that will be decent all season. Dalot, I have my reservations about Dalot. Sure, he's a little bit better going forward, but tonight I want to see him play well defensively as well as going forward. But what's your prediction tonight for the game, Thomas, based on that back 5 and on that Manchester United team, and the fact that West Ham have made a ton of changes as well?
Yeah, seeing the West Ham changes actually gives me a little bit of hope. So I'm guessing it's going to be a close game, maybe 1-0, 2-0 the most. Yeah, 2-0 win.
Well, you take the 2-0 win. Anuj and Klein also both saying the 2-0 win. So I hope all 3 of you are right. Thomas, really nice to have you on board here, mate. Nice to chat to you. Enjoy it out from Joburg. I'd love to visit Joburg at some point. I'm sure I'll speak to you soon, buddy. Take it easy. Wow, look at that. Everyone's joining in. New faces all coming on. 2-0. Again, Thomas is saying 2-0. He's not the first one to say 2-0. Anuj and Klein both saying 2-0 as well. Hell, I'm saying 2-0 now. Everyone's saying 2-0. Get involved in a 2-0 hype. It's going to happen. Roshan should do a Phil Jones shirt giveaway. I can't do that. I might break the internet. So many people would enter that. But I might do. And then no one would enter because no one wants a Phil Jones shirt. Poor lad. Can't even get shirts sold. Poor lad indeed. We are the hardest fans in the world to please, but step by step, we're rising to the occasion. Well, this sounds like a speech in Gladiator. We've made so much progress under Ole, and I predict 3-0. Sancho, Lombard. Who the hell's Lombard? I have no idea who Lombard is. Mata will deliver the ball, says Gonzalo, through the defense for the speed of that trio. I hope you're right, Gonzalo. Sorry, I didn't get the opportunity to chat to you yet. And that's probably why Mata's there. Because we all know against a low block, there's two ways of getting through a low block. It's either with width, it's either with stretching a defense. Tellez coming on the outside here, pulling someone across there to block the run of Lingard. That creates space there that Mata can make passes through. Easy. That's one way of breaking the low block. The other way is those masterful passes. The ones that Bruno Fernandes makes look easy. Those ones, even if you've got a really tight defense and you've got someone who's a master of his art, getting that through ball there, perfectly weighted so that Martial can go bam. They're the most difficult things to do. It's the easiest way through a low block, but also the most difficult way through a low block. And that's hopefully what we'll see with Mata being in that number 10 role. Mata is a masterful player. He really is. And you get to appreciate him every so often, and we'll get to appreciate him tonight. We won't see him that much more in a Manchester United shirt, if I'm being completely honest. And I don't think we should, because we've got Bruno Fernandes, we've got Donny van de Beek who can play in that role now. We've got plenty of players who can play up there. Mata is just here on a swan song here in a year with Cristiano Ronaldo, just doing his thing, just being the Spanish cool dude in a suit, suave, nice shave, nice beard, scoring a free kick, says a nudge. I'll take that all day long. Might have to put Mata first on a free kick. I'll take that as well. But look, as you can see, it's the most interactive show on YouTube. I keep repeating this, but I've got to keep saying it. I've got to keep plugging it, right? If you want to get involved on screen with me, you've got to be a member. It's one of the perks. Pardon me. Got hiccups. Just this pub's just full of great beer. If you want to get involved, you've got to become a member either on YouTube or Facebook. On YouTube, hit that join button down below. It's the price of a... It's like you coming into the pub now and buying me a pint in the Legacy Arms. So why don't you come into Legacy Arms now, hit that join button and just buy me a pint. And therefore, you can join me next week, or Saturday, sorry, for the Villa game. If you're watching on Facebook, there's a little link in the description. Click that there. Gary, you remember on Facebook. There's plenty more on Facebook too. You can join on there. Again, price of a pint. It's your way of coming into the Legacy Arms, buy me a drink, and then you can chat to me next week. What more could you want? Zahid, what are you saying? Let's have a look. I think it'll be 2-1 with the back five not playing together. I think we will leak a goal, but Lingard and Sancho will score. Hey, Lingard's playing so well right now that you can't rule out Lingard getting another goal. I would love to, mate. Sancho getting that goal is going to be such a release for him. Such a release. He's definitely feeling the pressure so far. If I'm being honest, that's the way it looks like to me. I think he's struggling with the adaptation. But as I said, I think Ronaldo coming in and taking that limelight away from him in the best way possible has allowed Sancho to get to this point now where it's a few games into the season. He might not have a goal or an assist yet, but we hopefully will see the Sancho show tonight. That's why United have got to play a little bit faster, find those balls in behind for Jadon, let him do his thing. And Donny van de Beek in midfield alongside Matic. That's going to be exciting to see as well. What we should hopefully see here is Matic drop a little bit deeper, allow Van de Beek to play a little bit more like Scott McTominay did against West Ham. Van de Beek to sort of rush forward into these areas, overload it, drag a defender out there, maybe see Mata going through there. It'll be fun to watch. It'll be really... that's why I'm looking forward to this game tonight. I can see it's going to be a fun game to watch. I think it might be a little bit frustrating and a little bit slow at the start, but panic not. I think this Manchester United team now has got so much quality in that second 11 that we should be able to put teams like this to the sword. We should be able to beat teams. Absolutely. My prediction, I'm going with a nudge. I'm going with Klein. I'm going with 2-0. I'm going with a Mata free kick in a Sancho goal and a Van de Beek assist. Do I feel Sancho needs 90 minutes, says Carl? I absolutely do. Look, we'll have 5 more minutes here before we wrap up and get ready for the game. Any questions you want to ask me, fire them in. Any super chats, please fire them in too and support the channel. I think that Sancho will definitely get 90 minutes. As Jackie says there, Sancho needs a goal. He needs a goal. He needs an assist. He needs something just to brush the cobweb. Just brush the cobwebs off. Go on, go. And then more. Goals galore. I think that's what will happen with Sancho. Really convinced it will just be a floodgate once it's opened. And tonight's going to be a real chance because that West Ham team, I took it, mate. Come on. Jeez, look at it. No offense, West Ham, although it's probably offensive me saying that. Areola, Fredericks, Johnson, Diop, Dawson, Masuaka, Krau, don't know who you are. Noble, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, and Bowen. They've still got a bit of threat going forward, no doubt. But there's so much that United can attack and get at there. And look at that bench. Vlasic, Benrahma, Fornals. Man United have got this game, according to the squad, in the bag. But it all comes down to Manchester United having the intensity to put these sorts of games to bed. It's what we don't have at the moment. All right? It's what we didn't do last year. Is when our second 11 came in, we simply weren't intense enough. We simply weren't good enough. We didn't want... And I know you can speak in cliches, but that cliche is true. If one team really wants a game more than the other, it comes across. They're always first to the second balls. They're always first to the first balls. They're always a little step ahead. And in these sorts of games, when you're playing your second 11s, those sorts of steps can make such a big difference. Nick, I can see you there, my friend. I'll buy you a pint this way, mate. Keep up the content, interactiveness, and your great personality. P.S. PayPal works. PayPal does work. Here we go, Nick. Thank you very much. You bought me a pint. I'll have a cheers to that. Thank you, sir. Yummy. I worry about the slow midfield getting the balls to our forward, says 9JA. Make sure you subscribe if you're not. I haven't seen your face before. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, I do worry about that. I do, but that team there, I'm sorry, but that team absolutely should be putting West Ham to the sword. You can't even see there. Start 11. There you go. Henderson. Happy to see Dean in, by the way. We haven't really spoken about Dean, have we? He's going to struggle to get a lot of game time this season in the Premier League with De Gea playing like he's playing. But at the same time, Dean Henderson can't be pissed off at that. De Gea came in because Henderson had long COVID. If Henderson had been fit to start the season as our number one, he probably would have started our season. But De Gea's come in, and when a player's playing that well, all Dean can say is, right, fair play. Fair play to him. He's taken the chance. He's taken the opportunity. It's because De Gea wants it. If De Gea didn't want it, he'd probably be playing average, and Henderson will probably be straight back in the starting 11 now that he's fit. But De Gea's going to keep him out with his form. And you can't begrudge players' form. If players are playing well, like Lingard, so many people would have said, no way you're going to start Lingard at any point this season. You'd start him now. Definitely in the form that he's in. No one can begrudge that. There's plenty of question marks about how Manchester United will line up tonight, how Manchester United will play tonight, what the shape of the team will be in. I think we should have more than enough to beat West Ham. And as Jackie says in the comments there, Bailly is a fair player, mad tackles. I'm just glad he's not playing with Cristiano Ronaldo because Bailly would somehow find a way to break Ronaldo's ankle. I don't know how he'd do it, but Bailly would find a way to injure Ronaldo if he was playing with him. Before I do finish, everybody fire in the comments now. What's your prediction for the game? Anuj and Klein, you're both saying 2-0. Ian, if I remember correctly, you're saying, you said a tighter win. I think you might have said 2-1. Thomas, you said 1-0. Gary, you think it's going to go to penalties, 1-1 or 2-2. I'm going with a 2-0, gang. I'm saying that 2-0 height, but saying that, is that back five really going to keep a clean sheet? I would say by looking at our back five, maybe not, but for the fact that West Ham was so limp in attack against us last week, and then they've changed the whole team, of course we're going to keep a clean sheet. But what do you think in the comments below? Let me see what you're thinking down here. Last, you're saying 1-1. Gonzalo, you're saying 3-0. 9J, 3-1. James, 2-1. 2-1 says Kerry. 3-0. 3-2 says Carol. 2-0. You said 2-0. You were part of 2-0, gang. Clola, hey, you're saying 3-1. Carl, 2-1. 2-1. Everybody's backing United to win. Mark, you're saying 3-1. Oh, Julian, you're saying 4-1. Plenty of you watching at the moment. So all drop a like on the video. All subscribe if you're new. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. What are we getting up to here? We're getting to 920? Oh, no. Everyone's feeling a little bit frugal tonight, keeping their subscriptions close to their chest, or it's just that everyone is already subscribed to United People's TV. If you're not, hit that subscribe button before we finish and before we wrap up tonight. I think it's going to be, I'm going for the 2-0. I don't think it will be a game that United control from the start. I expect it to be a little bit slow, given that we've got Mata, given that we've got Martial, given that we've got Matic. But there's more than enough quality to play good football there. I think it depends on getting Sancho and getting support around Sancho, because Sancho plays better when he plays with speed. So it's a bit of a contradiction to put him in a team with Mata and Martial. Let's see how that pans out. I think we've got plenty enough to win this game. I'm going to wrap up the arms. I'm going to start cleaning up the surfaces because you know what? The game kicks off in 14 minutes. Got a lot of work to do closing up. But thank you, everybody, for joining in today's Legacy Arms. Lovely event. I hope as the season goes on, these get bigger and these keep getting better. John, you're saying I missed your super chat. I can't see any super chats up here, my friend. If it did, oh, there you go. There for the taking, big win tonight. Confidence is high. I'm sorry I missed that. It's a certain ones come in different colors, and I didn't see that one. But I went up. There you go. I didn't miss it, my friend. But thank you very much for all joining in. Thank you very much for subscribing. Let's try and make United Legacy Arms bigger and better. Tell your friends. Get everybody involved. I'll be here at 11:30 before the Aston Villa game. All of you will be here. Richie on YouTube, Fred Cranham, Propagiza, Stephen on Facebook, Wolf C on YouTube. There's tons of you watching. I'll see you after the game. As I said before, I'm switching back to doing my match reactions non-live. It's always been my thing. I kind of switched it up to make it a bit more interactive, but they're my thing. I'm going to stick to my non-live, really short, really succinct match reactions. It's always what I've done on United People's TV, and I don't want to lose that identity. So I'll be here after the match. It won't be live, but make sure you come here. And as I said, drop a like on the video and subscribe and enjoy the game. And hopefully, as a lot of people have shown here in the comments, they think it's going to be 2-0. I would take that. Absolutely. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Donny and Sancho. That's what we want to see tonight. Some must-have performances. I'll speak to you after the game, everyone. Take it easy. Closing the arms.